on Comrade Kubuko's point. He was saying, as an apprentice, during that time that you are learning, what do you like? What do you get to feed on? Because most of these people, they've been released of their jobs. Like, they don't have something to do to even feed. So the time that you are using to learn, what are you getting? How do you get to sustain yourself? I think that's the point he's trying to make.
So do you think the government should put them on a kind of stipend while they're learning?
Exactly. Because most of these people, they feed by themselves. So they don't have a job doing at the moment. They are only learning a trade, which would not fetch them anything.
You think the trade will not fetch them anything?
The word Omoishe that you were referring to, that you don't know what he was talking about.
Okay, like Omoishe, like apprentice?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like, what did they get to feed on? Because when they are learning under somebody, they get to be fed by those people that they are learning from.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. So that's his point. Maybe you can send out that.
Okay.
And then let's hear their say on it.
All right. Thank you so much. And I better understand what he was trying to say. Hello, good afternoon. Sorry about that. Call again. Hello. You too. Call again. Let's go to WhatsApp for a bit, since the lines that have decided to dance around. You didn't tell me your name. The commissioner should tell us the addresses of these centers. Go on Google and look for them. You'll find them there. There's a dead body in Oluwa Street Junction before Boundary Market. Please call 112 if you can hear me. Please call 112 and pass it on. This is before Boundary Market, Oluwa Street Junction. Thank you for the update. All right. So why exactly are you guys cutting off? I need to know. Hello? Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Joseph. I'm calling for Aglegba.
Okay, Joseph.
Back to the matter. Wemimo.
Yes.
See, about this Okada issue, like now, persuade get family. Okay, if you go down, now.
Maybe you might have kind of savings that you can rely on in the short term while you learn another skill or go farming.
Okay.
Right? Do you think that could work? I mean, you could start with a savings.
Okay.
It says okay. So are you an Okada rider?
Yes.
So which of these opportunities are you going to take advantage of now?
So I don't tire, because now they say they won't ban the Okada. Now me, I don't know what I will do, because I have family. So waiting person go chop now the problem. Go now. Okay, children they go school. So waiting person go do right now the problem.
I get you.
For how long person go the learn work now before you go get in this thing? Now the problem now, sister. Not be say to go learn the work. You know, as our economics be, they easy.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you for calling. Okay, I got you. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, please call again if you're able to. Hello. So can I assume there's something wrong with these two lines? Hello. Why is your radio on?
It's off.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Kennedy. I'm calling from Mushin.
All right, Kennedy.
Yes. In this part of the world, I don't know how our so-called government just come up with different idea and different laws without considering the outcome, the side effect on the masses. I mean, you are trying to do this. You are not looking at the consumers. You are not looking at the consumer and the loss of jobs that are going to come after this. And then these people, you said something about savings. How many of these people can be able to save after a daily or maybe a week? Or how many of them have savings? How many of them can we say have savings that can say yes, I can go back to savings and do something because most of these people live from house to mouth. You don't go out a day, you don't get to work. I'm also in line of the transport, even though I'm not particularly on an Okada rider, but a tricycle rider. But I mean, even though it's kind of a pop up our own work, but I didn't see any positive in this. Though I understand the problem of the insecurity of it, but is that the solution? Is that the only solution the government can provide?
What other solution do you think there could be? Most of the crimes in Lagos, most of the thefts are quick runs on Okada, you would agree?
Yes, I know, but there is a very good service that came up in Lagos some time ago that these people just find a way out and just cut these people out of business. Okada is a very good platform whereby government can find a way to rebrand everyone on Lagos roads on Okada. Find them. There can be a camp code where you can buy every Okada on the road. We apply we comply to the law and everything. And anytime you do anything wrong, then you face the even by paying taxes to the government, by committing any law. That alone we cut off all this nonsense, insecurity and everything. So people see that this is the particular number and the particular code that this person is right for. Then they can get to locate them wherever they are from past and get to catch these people. Then that will cut off all this problem. But our government don't look at the effects of any law. Just come up and wake up in the morning and just do something to the masses. I don't know.
All right. Thank you for calling. So you might have heard me one or two times also talk about the Okada option, the use of technology to deal with issues around security you can trust. I raised this with the commissioner, and he told me that there were several reasons which he would not like to disclose why the government took the decision to do an outright ban. Because I extensively explained, you'll find it also on my Twitter page. I talked about this many times. The Okada system, as far as I'm concerned, worked very well because it was a mobile app. You had to register, so we had your details both of the rider and the driver, but the government, the commissioner did tell me that they according to that, he even told me that I should give them some credit. Just assume that they think about these things some bit, that there are reasons why they decided on an outright ban. They would not want to fully disclose why, but there are valid reasons. So I'm going to give them that rope to pull because the government also has a role to play in, stopping insecurity and various threats that might happen that even we might not have an idea of. So when he said that to me, I said, well, what else can I say? Because, yeah, I agree with you. But if the government has done its security investigations and decided that an extended ban is the best solution, all right, it is what it is right now. The question is, the people who would be losing their jobs, what would they do instead? Hello, good afternoon. Okay, call again. Hello? What's going on? Hello? Wow. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Wemimo.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Daniel.
All right, Daniel, please go ahead.
All right, if I'm live now, I just want to debunk part of the statement made by the commissioner.
Okay.
Program you played back earlier.
Yeah.
See, this claim about grants is a big fallacy, I must tell you, because I have tried to assess it via the program I normally listen to on your station on Saturday.
On Saturdays.
We are part of those people that COVID-19 affected our business. So we are technicians, and we employ a lot of people in the workshop, but we lost those opportunities during COVID. And of course, we needed to, this is one of the avenues where we used to get those people out of the Okada menace, train them as mechanics, technicians, so that they can make a living for themselves. But we have set this grant so that we can set up a workshop somewhere again. We went through all of this process. They came to us, they saw us working. You will be shocked when the results came back that we qualified to get a grant. Ask me how much grant was given.
How much?
60,000 naira.
How much did you apply for?
We applied for a grant of like 2 million to set up the workshop back to what it used to be, so that we can keep employing people and training people. But this LACTF thing, 60,000, you can't believe it.
So is there like
We're
a cap?
shocked.
Is there like a cap to how much they give you when you apply for grants? Is it like there's a limit to how much people can get?
No. For that kind of business, they saw our papers, they saw our books. We have very good accounting system. We kept our records. They came, they checked, and they were convinced that yes, we are actually in business. They saw the books, and there were evidences that we are not just interested in grants. And we didn't collect the 60,000. Just felt this is how it's all propaganda. Lagos State.
So did you find out? Did you find out why you were given 60,000 when you had asked for 2 million?
We sent a mail.
Yes.
Because we got a mail informing us that we qualify for the grant.
Okay.
We sent a mail back. Up to now, about 3 mails have been returned. Up to now, no response on those mails. So what do we do? And this is how they come on radio, tell people they will train them. Yeah, we have some of our people who went for training too. And in the end, I can tell you authoritatively, some of them who went to learn digital marketing trade under LACCM, at the end of the program, almost 6 months, 1 year program, no capital was given to them. They gave them a tab that nursery school students use it. And I felt, you see, politicians are not just ready to change things. They just like to come on radio and make all sorts of noise to think themselves good. But when you ask from people who have gone to this program, you get to know that actually most of these statements, those people come on radio to tell you, they are just fallacies. They are not truthful. And there is nothing coming out of it. You ban the Okada, you want people to train them. All these training centers, how many people can these training centers take? That is the question. So all of us that have the technical ability to train even more people are not being helped to do this, effectively. So it's
all right. Thank you very much for sharing. You helped. Thank you very much. You helped the conversation really greatly. I appreciate your thought. Okay, so I would find out again what's going on around there. I'd really love to know. Come on now.
Hello, good afternoon, Wemimo.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I enjoy your conversation.
So why exactly is your radio on? Can you explain to me?
It's off.
Thank you. What's your name?
All right, good afternoon.
Yes, what's your name?
I want to support the point the few previous scholars, the point they've made so far.
Okay.
I'm in the fashion industry, and I tell my friends every now and then that the only thing we lack is good functioning technical schools. The government, they are going too far. They need to work on the younger ones. How can you tell a functioning married man, someone that has been, someone that is in charge of the family, that is taking care of the family, to force his responsibilities and go for a training? It is never done, and it won't be possible. We should come a little bit lower and work on the younger ones from the secondary school. Let it look encouraging so that we can have enough people to work to go to technical school, and we have people to work in the industries. We lack in different aspects. The younger ones are not ready, and I can't blame them.
So what would we then do to these grown humans who already run their families? What would you suggest the government should do?
Honestly, if we are sincere with ourselves, I think this is not a good idea.
Yeah, but you have to also remember that there's a security threat the government is trying to shield the citizens from.
Fine. We all know that.
Yes,
we can't deny it.
So we can't throw that away. There has to be an alternative. I would say maybe
we've left it undone for a very long time. And what do you expect us to do? This is what will happen if you leave your responsibility undone. This is what will happen. This is the result. It will look impossible. Though it's going to be possible, but it will appear more impossible because of the time frame.
All right.
You are just on it.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Let me take one or two more thoughts. I know what I think, but I want to hear what you all think. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Do you work in a poultry? Do you have a poultry? Every time you call, I hear that cuckoo.
My fowl, they love you people too much.
Oh, they listen to Nigeria Ife. Oh my goodness.
My phone like this. I love training those fowl, animals. I love them.
Okay, thank you for calling.
That is why.
They always love to say hello when you call, so I needed to ask. Welcome to the
my
show.
own take this time around is those people now,
Yes.
as they want to go and learn all those work, what are they going to be eating, or their children? Let's think about all those things, because they are not, many of them, they are not youth.
Yes.
There are many adults like this.
Yeah.
How can the family survive till they finish those the thing the government has set in place? Are they going to be paying them? Let them rethink very well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Great thoughts there. Let me go on a break again. I'll be right back with more. Don't go away.
This is an commercial.
Good afternoon, Lagos. So, I'm just here to tell you that your weekend can even be better. I mean, that person that takes very importantly their fun life. I mean, they have told themselves that, you see, this life that I came to, I will chop it. And every weekend, you are always bawling. You and Ronke, you and Shade. You always, want to always bawl. I mean, do you know that if you add 4 points to the list of the places you visit every weekend, I mean, your weekend is now certified lit. Why am I saying this? It's because, it's a very good spot for weekend lovers to start with. And then they have redesigned rooms that are postcard worthy, plus weekend rates at discounted 86,000 naira, inclusive of breakfast for two. I mean, you and Shade are breakfast for two now. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. Let me not even go into details. All taxes, complimentary VIP access to the premium landmark beach Lagos, and lots more. And that's not even all. So if you take your family, like, let's go and lodge and spend a good time. Because balling every weekend does not just, it's not just for singles, right? Families can also do that. Spice of your husband and wife relationship and your kids, and then go lodge in a hotel and have fun for the weekend, right? So when you do that, like when you go with your family, you can even enjoy an additional 15% off your second room. That's not all of it. Still, Friday night, CGIF, you know what I mean? Thank God it's Friday. It gets better because there's DJ at night at the rooftop bar from 7 p.m. and there's African United nights at the Brasserie restaurant from 7 p.m. Saturday, there's still rooftop party with the boogie band. Hey God, please, who will take me? Not who will take me. I can take myself. Why not? I and Wemimo can go and have fun there now. Abby, she's nodding her head. She said yes, that's it. 7 p.m. with the boogie band, or you can even indulge in the bottomless ocean of wonders, a seafood or buffet treat at the Brasserie restaurant. And on Sunday again, they have a famous Sunday brunch buffet known to be a feast fit for royalty. Oh my God. And a jazz evening show on the rooftop from 5 p.m. I had to swallow spit for this one because I can just imagine the fun. It sounds like weekend of your dreams, right? Now, if you want more information on this and you want to make a reservation, all you have to do is call or WhatsApp 0905 389 2595, 0905 389 2595, or you can join the social media space, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at 4 Point Lagos.
Imagine a life with zero worries. Imagine a world where you're relaxed and free, where all your dreams
With Pay Financial, you have zero worries when it's time to pay your bills, rent, school fees, and vacation. We'll be here making it easy for you.
Visit our website www.pagefinancials.com or call 01 700 7243. Page Financials, taking you further.
The round of 16 was full of upsets.
Well done, Clement, and it was good to see you.
Both playoff qualifiers beat their automatic opponents.
This system also gives and streamlines students focus. After this data, most of them have been out of the country for many years.
And underdogs beat the top seeds in upset.
Some of us spend a lot of time on social media.
After upset.
Nobody wants to associate with an irresponsible.
After upset.
Private operators are better, and
but some of the top 8 made it to the Elite 8.
We must consider that presently the country is at it.
And we even have one top 4 seed left.
The Nigerian practices a democratic system of government.
Will they keep the flying flag? Or will the underdogs finish the job? It is quarterfinals week in the I Beg to Differ debate tournament. Monday.
My name is Phoebe Achibdu. I am Prince of Music.
One winner. Tuesday.
My name is Stephanie Ahmed. My name is Ebule Timothy.
One winner. Wednesday.
My name is Sajikede Burgess. My name is Afalari Busari Emmanuel.
One winner. Thursday.
Akwara Dualichip. I am Musa Nicolas.
One winner. 1 million naira. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator, for each debate that airs at 4 p.m. on Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This tournament is brought to you in partnership with Webster University Ghana, obiwizi.com, RLG Communications, Storm Body Spray, and Booker Hot.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Alrighty, welcome back to the sunny side. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. Thank you everybody for joining that conversation. So what I'll do is that the comment you have passed on, I summarily think that that's a summary of what we need to do. Will the government be able to provide a kind of social net, for people who will be losing their jobs, stipend or funding for them while they go learn a new skill or start a new business and so on. So I'll follow up with that tomorrow. And tomorrow I would also try to bring here someone who can give you a quick training on one very important skill, right? I'll bring her here tomorrow. Hopefully that all of that gets to work together. So let's see how it goes. Now let's go on to the divorce series, ladies and gentlemen. So what we do on the divorce series, we're done with talking about Okada. Those of you calling, by the way, that's enough. That's it. We'll continue tomorrow. So we're switching over to the divorce series. And what we're doing here is to highlight issues, mostly they're on talked about issues. People who have gone through the divorce and how you were able to survive it. Or people who are planning to have a divorce, your reasons for it, and the other circumstances around your situation. So again, this is a safe space. When you call, you can stay absolutely anonymous. In fact, I want you to stay anonymous, actually. All right, so that you can share with us, what's going on with you. We'll see if we can get one or two persons. If you want advice, you can ask. If not, just tell us what your story is so that other people can learn from it. The number to call is 0700 993 993 993. We have a line for female callers. That's 01465 7190. 01465 7190. There's also WhatsApp, and that's 080 9597 5805. Oh my goodness, I've got loads of comments here on WhatsApp. Someone here says this, and why there's so many dead bodies around Lagos? There's a dead body at Ojota on the bridge which leads to the toll gate. It's been there since yesterday. Oh my goodness. But Ojota on the bridge, my word. I believe there are a lot of government this thing there, LASMA, police and all of that. They've been unable to do anything about it. Please again call 112 if you can. Call 112 and point them towards picking up that body. That's very unfortunate. All right, we are now on the divorce series. I hope you heard me clearly. Don't call me to talk about Okada. Do you understand? Good. Thank you. Let's go. Hello? Hey, sorry about that. Please call again if you can. Hello? All right. Okay, I think that some of you are playing pranks because I had the radio and then you dropped it off. You need to go for skill acquisition because apparently you don't have work to do. Hello?
Wemimo.
Good afternoon.
Grace of God be multiplied unto you.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to speak with you for the first time all this while.
Wow. I'm glad to have you here.
I was married for 27 years. Until last 2 years, that is June 6th. 2020, when God just took me out because I was on the verge of being slaughtered by my children through the influence of their mother. Hello?
I can hear you. I'm with you.
Yeah. You say we should not be you should be anonymous, Abi?
Yes, it's better. It's better.
If you, though I'm a minister of God, I'm a reverend, but I don't need to tell my name.
Okay.
It's a very horrible experience.
So you had a divorce after 27 years?
I never intended it to. I never intended it to be separated, but it is better. That is the best way.
What was happening? Why did you have to take that decision?
Not me take God, because I was on the verge of being destroyed by my children through the influence of my wife.
Destroyed by your children?
My son beat me like a small picking. He collected. He came into his knee in photo 26 years as a temporary. That is his age.
He beat you up?
He can collect. He can come into my bed with women. When I caught him, I didn't know that was what was going on. He asked me, "Did you marry as a virgin?"
Your son?
My son, the firstborn, beat me like small picking.
What was the reason? I mean, there's no justifiable reason, but come on. I thought there's no justifiable reason, but what was it?
That is diabolical influence now. You know, he get to that drunk because this is a boy who is identified as he came into this world because of me. He loves me. So, but the mama was envying about that, and I decided to poison this boy's heart, and the boy that can now beat me up like a no man to beat. I was telling him, say, this thing you are doing, I'm not causing you, but I don't want you to die like Absalom. Because you are committing a very big crime for touching me with your hand.
Oh my goodness. I'm so very sorry to hear that.
So I decided, even before you know it, the second one, he joined them and decided to chase me out. So the next thing is to come out. I have to run.
They sent you out of the house?
They sent me, I rented my house, so they sent me out.
Did you ever beat your wife? Was that domestic violence anywhere?
Let me tell you one thing. The day I came with my wife, I discovered that she's married to this marine world. Are you hearing me?
I'm with you.
The one morning like that, she woke up and started shouting. We are on the bed. I said, what is the problem? He said the man came. I preach man. He said the man he has an arrangement with. The man he said, what are you doing here? The agreement is that you should not marry for life. And because you're married, you are not going to have any peace. Oh, Wemimo.
Wow.
In fact, it was very, very painful.
But you stayed with her for 27 years.
27 good years. In fact, yesterday, it was on Sunday, I was going through some of the records. If God did not bring me out, the woman was on the verge of destroying me. I just resurrected. Let it be word. Oh.
I'm so very sorry.
Today, if I see a woman at the run, I think every woman are the same.
I'm so very sorry.
I'm very sorry.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Pray for me.
I'm praying with you. I'm praying with you. I'm so very
sorry. Pray for
sorry.
these two boys because the intention is to kill them. Because if this boy has succeeded in killing me, the revelation I had here is that if this boy has succeeded in killing me, then this woman will be the one that will go and report to police that they have killed their father and they will kill the two children.
But don't you think that the behavior of the children is possibly that maybe they weren't brought up properly? Do you think that could be a factor?
No, it was not so. I don't want to tell you. My mother was the brain behind everything. It is a very long story. My mother married my father, and before you know it, my mother went away. In fact, it's a long story. So that is a dichotomy in the family war through my mother. My mother killed my father and wanted to kill all of us.
Oh my goodness.
Pray for these two boys so that they will not to die miserably like Absalom, because they are not doing all those things in a very right eye.
Oh my goodness, I'm short of words. But you know, you're their father. I hope you're also praying for them.
I pray that every day. I say this boy, because this you are doing is not natural.
No, but are you actively praying for them?
Me, I'm a minister. I'm praying for them every day. But I pray for them. They don't call me. Even that is no one. It's in photo. He does not call me. He does not even since I came out. Last year, he sent a scam and I lost 462,000. That the other day, you people are talking about scam. I lost 462. The first one is through ATM. The other one is through Central Bank. My governor, I hope you saw them. I saw him in the phone. And before I greeted him, prayed for him that you end it like Moses, not like you end it like Joshua. Before I knew it, I saw him again in the phone. He sent me, I said, I'm not interested in this 25 million you say Central Bank is giving for agriculture. I'm in theology, I'm a clergyman, I'm not satisfied. My sister, before you know it, I fell into the scam. Say he will use his office to help me. I paid 318,000 naira.
So you think your son did that?
Ma?
Are you saying your son did that? This is very complicated.
Oh.
But before you go, what was your relationship like with your wife in those 27 years? Aside the marine water thing, your regular everyday relationship, was it good?
You know, I got her. She's in Port Harcourt while I'm here, and I'm a staff of Nigerian Ports Authority. I'm an accountant.
Okay.
So it is through my brother's wife whom I met. I said, please help me. Because the issue of my mother and my senior brother's wife, I don't like the way my mother and the woman is. She said she should help me. Finally, this woman brought it. I went to home, and this woman gave me this lady. I don't know this lady at all.
Oh, it was an arranged marriage.
It was it was the one that you said, look at the lady. I just met her. I was asking her, I said, you are Port Harcourt, you are from Ikwere. Why did you not go to school to become at least you have been secured employment in Ikwere? In Port Harcourt, you are speaking Ikwere language. You're supposed to be a star. I was asking her, I didn't know this lady abandoned her. Even her senior sisters, they are all professionals. It is only this number one. In fact, I saw her that is a failure. Now that she's working as a school student, a teacher, not knowing anything. She doesn't know anything, teaching only kindergarten. So she really succeeded getting certificate of NCE, but she cannot read the Bible.
Man, I'm very sorry about your experience, and thank you for sharing it.
I'm grateful. Pray for me.
Thank
Pray
you.
for my son, Zobata. That is his name. Acts of Apostles, chapter 4, verse 12. God gave me the name. He said, I didn't know what I put her into. What I put her into marriage is death. But she's delivering me, saving me, because I was innocent.
I'm sorry about your experience.
God bless you. I'm grateful.
Thank you for sharing. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Yeah. It's not very often that I don't have words right now. I don't have words. So I'm just going to go on to the next caller. Hello. Sorry about that. Please call again if you can. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, well, good afternoon.
Welcome to the show.
My God, it's Sebastian.
That was quite...
Thank you very much. Thank you for giving that man more time to express himself. Like you said, you need to pray for those kids. There's no need to swear or do one other thing to them.
Yeah.
There's always this saying that after effect. For those two boys, they should change. They should change. If not, oh my God. I pray for that man. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
We're live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. You can also leave your thoughts over there. Hello? Okay, please call again if you can. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Wemimo, good afternoon.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm calling because of that man.
Okay.
Wemimo, you are not usually emotional like that. I wanted you to maintain your normal stand. 27 years, you are a minister of the gospel, and you married a marine woman. So what is your own spirit doing? Where are you doing your own deliverance? Where is your own salvation? Where is the power of you that is greater than what is in the world? That story is fake. I don't have any sympathy for him. How did he bring up his children and they beat him up? Don't give that kind of emotion to people like that.
You think that story was fake? Oh, my word. Oh, my word. All right. So you heard me ask him, because before a child, I mean, of course, we don't have the full story. 27 years of story is not something you tell on radio in few minutes, right? But that's why I asked him about the upbringing of these children. A child who would bring a girl into his father's bed. How was that child raised? Aside the, possible other influences that he referred to, but anyway, it is still a very sad story. It is still a very sad story. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
That story is not fake. Because when we were growing up, there was one of our uncle that married to a woman like that. We used to ask my dad, say, can't he leave this woman? He said, he has already been caged that he cannot leave the woman. So something you have not seen, you will not say is fake or a lie until you went through that thing. That man remained with that woman till he died. That was our uncle. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. I'm not even in the habit of belittling people's experiences, right? We have various experiences. So I won't toe the line of calling someone's life experience a lie. You didn't live their life. You don't walk in their shoes, so you can't dismiss and say it's a lie. It might be irregular. It might be different from what you know or what experiences you've had. But people have various experiences and he has shared his. So if you've got an experience to also share, I see the line buzzing. You guys want to possibly comment on that story. I'll take just one final commentar on this story and then we can take others. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Wemimo?
Yes.
That story is not fake, oh. That story is not fake. God help us. Our prayer is that if you meet a good woman, you have met a good one. If you meet a bad one, pray that God will either bring her to repentance or God will use your Christian life and save her life. Yotago?
I hear you. I don't know how to answer your Yotago, but I hear you.
And secondly, I thank you for always giving our red captive audience on this show, Comrade Koboko. Because sometimes Joyce will be like allowing him to not talk, cutting the phone.
It's all right.
Thank you for giving him audience.
Thank you.
Comrade Koboko.
Thank you.
Mr. Chris. And some of them.
Thank you. You're all welcome to the show. All right, that's enough. That's enough with comments. The phone lines are buzzing so that you can allow other people who want to share their experiences to call. It's a divorce series. And again, I encourage you to stay anonymous when you call. Hello? Please call again if you can. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Do you have an experience to share? Yes, please.
Okay, the guy that just called, I experienced something like that.
Okay.
With my parents. Like, my dad, he was this kind of a person that whenever he drinks, he do maltreat my mom. We were 5 in numbers then. So whenever he comes back from work, like whenever he drinks under the influence of alcohol, he will maltreat my mom, he beats her. So we at the other side will be trying to defend my mom. Because everyone from my dad's family, they didn't like my mom. So it was just us that she had. So when we are trying to defend her, we are trying to stop my dad from beating her. So there was a time that my elder sister broke his head with a bottle.
Wow. So just like that, my mom and my dad, they will fight. Most times they fight. But God intervention, everything, when we now left, my sister got married. And I got married, and the other of my sister is no longer there with them. She has already gotten married. And my elder brother is no longer with her. It's just my younger brother. So they later did, because then they were not legally married. Oh.
So just recently, after many years, like over 30 years, it's just like 2 years ago they did their wedding, and everything is just moving fine, sha. So the master is not like people that saying that is like, they should just pray that such thing doesn't happen to them. Because it wasn't easy. Like, they fight. Not everyone in our street, they knew that my parents were fighters.
Wow.
Whenever my dad drinks, he spent money. If you collect, it was the landlord of the compound that we were living. So whenever he gets the rent, he just squanders it with drinks. Like, any money that enters his hand is just for drinks. He didn't use it for anything. And after drinking, he used to beat my mom, beat us, abuse us, curse us. At times, he will even light candle in the middle of the night and call our names inside Bible and burn it. Like all those diabolic stuff. He would dig grave, call our name inside, write paper, put our name inside grave and cover it.
His children? So sorry.
Those
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That appeared to be a very personal, touchy story. So, which is why you heard me asking if he had ever beaten his wife. Because I've heard, and I would usually, my reaction or my thought from this side would be that the children saw something that turned them into the beast mode that they're in now. Possibly the father maltreating their mother, or they always fighting, but something is not clicking. But that's all right. We appreciate you sharing, and I wish you all the best with, sorting out the rest of whatever. All right, it's a divorce series. If you've got a thought to share, you've got a divorce going on, you have a story to share, please call in and let's hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Am I on to Nigerian?
You are. My name is Wemimo. What's your name?
Oh, Wemimo.
Yes, sir.
Thank God.
Welcome to the show.
Wemimo, things they happen, though.
Yes, sure.
Things they happen. The truth is, true story. I want to stay anonymous.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm the first kid, our last born, and 2 or 3 of my siblings were influenced by my mom to act weird when it comes to my dad. It was that bad that they can't get him. If he says, go and buy me biscuits, they can't go. Like, it got so bad that the day I traveled to go and see them and I saw her referring to my dad with his first name, I had to smack her head.
Yeah?
And yes, I had to smack her because it was so disrespectful. And I later found out that it was because of what my mom used to say about my dad.
What was she saying about him? Was she lying against him?
Let me give you an example. First of all, she went as far as women. I discovered that women instigate their children against their father. My mom told her that she was not supposed to be in this world. That when she had a pregnancy, my dad was like, we were not planning to have another kid. That we should think about divorcing. She should think about removing it. You understand? So how can you go and tell your kid that kind of thing? That this man didn't even want you alive in the first place.
But you know that.
Sorry.
I understand that part, but
I didn't hear you. I can't hear. What did you say?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Very well, I can hear you.
All right, so I
can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so I get that part, but I still think that there must be more before a child who grows from teen into adulthood begins to turn against their father. I mean, because I believe that every adult, you can see now, once you begin to grow older, you can see the lying partner. You can see who's lying as you grow older, okay, even if they lie to you as a child.
I'm telling you that. This is my sibling. Like, I grew up in this family. I am the first. I escaped it because I woke up on time. She used to do it to me. My mom would tell my siblings not to send any money to my dad.
And they would listen to her.
Yes, they will, because they're kids. It happened.
What do you mean? No, but are they still kids? Are they not grown up now?
I'm telling you, they are married. One is in the UK, the other one is in Norway.
So that means they know what they're doing.
Before he died.
They know what they're doing. They are grown up. That means they know what they are doing.
No, it was as a result of what was implanted in them. Like that, the last born, she's 18. So because of my mom made it clear that you were not supposed to be here. This man wanted you out. He wanted you dead. You're not supposed to be here. Things like that. Instigating them. But the man was actually saying the fact that he was shaking himself. I grew up and I knew that, yes, they had a plan of having 4 kids, but they ended up having 6. And yes, he brought up that talk, but he didn't do anything about it. It just ended in the room. Because when I heard it, I was so mad at her, and I said, why would you tell this girl this kind of thing? What does that mean?
Yeah, but all right. I need to go on a break. Thank you for sharing. I'll talk some more about your story. I appreciate your thoughts, all right? Thanks for taking the time to call. Now, I'll tell you what I think about these matters again when I come back from this break. We're live on Facebook, also on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. It is a divorce series, so if you've got a divorce story to share, please call us on the lines when we return. We'll talk some more.
This is an infomercial. The debaters are ready, and all 18 of them will battle every single day on your number 1 station for talk. The panel of judges are also ready, and they will decide again who walks away with our prize money. The prize money is ready. Like Ruth Okorocha, Tanvita Kaushik, and Esther Bewaji, another child is 4 debates away from winning 1 million naira. There's only one question left. Lagos, are you, the audience, ready? It's the I Beg to Differ Debate Tournament, August edition. Join Sandra Ezekwesili, the moderator, the best student debaters, in a stellar panel of judges from the 8th of August to the 1st of September 2022. Mondays to Thursdays at 4 p.m. on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM. This tournament is supported by Webster University, obiwizi.com, RLG Communications, Storm Body Spray, and Buka Hot.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. The number one talk station of Lagos.
Join the conversation online or on the go. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM
And Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos.
and watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Be part of the Info family.
Log on to nigeriainfo.fm on our mobile app and website.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
The round of 16 was full of upsets.
Well done, Clement, and it was good to see you.
Both playoff qualifiers beat their automatic opponents.
This system also gives and streamlines students focus. After this diaspora, most of them have been out of the country for many years.
And underdogs beat the top seeds in upset.
Some of us spend a lot of time on social media.
After upset.
Nobody wants to associate with an irresponsible.
After upset.
Private operators are better.
But some of the top 8 made it to the Elite 8.
We must consider that presently the country is at a...
And we even have one top 4 seed left.
Now, Nigeria practices a democratic system of government.
Will they keep the flying flag? Or will the underdogs finish the job? It's quarterfinals week in the I Beg to Differ debate tournament. Monday.
My name is Fabia Chibdu. I am praise of music.
One winner. Tuesday.
My name is Stephanie Ahmed. My name is Ebule Timothy.
One winner. Wednesday.
My name is Ajikede Burgess. My name is Afalani Busari Emmanuel.
One winner. Thursday.
Akwara Duali Chip. I am Musa Nicola.
One winner. 1 million naira. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator, for each debate that airs at 4 p.m. on Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This tournament is brought to you in partnership with Webster University Ghana, obiwizi.com, RLG Communications, Storm Body Spray, and Buka Hot.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Welcome back to the divorce series. My name is Wemimo Adewuni, 99.3 Nigeria Info. I can take one or two more calls before the news of the hour. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please don't try not to discountenance or doubt the veracity of what people are saying.
Have I done that?
I'm a doctor. I'm over 60 years, and I've gone through the same thing. But because I've had this problem for more than 30 years now, I made the mistake of collecting a pregnancy right out of medical school. My background history was so bad that I was squatting in the medical student hostel on housemanship for 9 months after graduating. Do you understand?
Yes, I'm with you.
That was when my wife announced that she was pregnant. And I took her on. In fact, my nickname in General Hospital then was Dr. So of no valid address.
Wow.
And our own friends too were making fun of her. Do you understand?
Yes.
And she had this problem of thinking that I spoiled her life. I said, I took this pregnancy when I was least equipped to even feed myself, not to talk of take care of you or even your pregnancy.
Okay.
And it was in my house that she did the accounting technician scheme and even went to law in the University of Lagos, then to the Nigerian Law School.
Okay.
And of course, as a practicing doctor, of course, you cannot count the number of times that I've taken medical care of her, my daughter, even my own son, that I took delivery of myself. So I'm emotionally attached to that boy. And this woman has been on my neck since.
What does she want?
I don't know. She said I spoiled her life. I said, okay, tell me how I spoiled your life. And I will apologize. And that's what she's been on. I don't know whether she's deluded or something. If I mention my name and her name, of course, people will easily recognize us.
No need to do that. So, are you still with her?
No. I mean, for about 15, 20 years now. Of course, I've separated from her, but she's still on my neck.
What does she want? Why is she on your neck?
I don't know. I mean, in Ikorodu, where I was, she practically drove me out of the place. Me already see, sending bad news around about me. Then I came to Songo, and she's doing the same thing.
How about your children?
This character assassination of a tree.
How about your children?
Sorry, I'm shouting.
It's all right. How about your children?
She threw one. We made one go to America without my consent. She's really fond of doing things without informing me not to talk of my consent. I know that even in African setting, as a man, I cannot do anything without, if my common sense is still intact, I cannot do anything without obtaining the consent of the provider of eggs for my kid and the person who harbored the kid in his or her womb. But this is that of thing the woman does.
I'm sorry about that. I need to go out for the news. Thank you very much for sharing. It's a divorce series. I knew I was going to hear a lot, but these ones are... I'll be right back. Don't go away.
It's all talk and more talk on Nigerian's #1 talk station.
This country needs a marshal, needs a sheriff. In some particular societies, especially in my tradition, a woman is not allowed to inherit land.
Carry over for the time of Jonathan. Yeah. And they continue this billion